7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J Sports.
What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and welcome to, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Season 6 of the UFC Fantasy League. And if you guys were hiding in a closet or in a different world, in Season 5, we had such an epic season where Kyle and Josh captured the title, man, with 410 points, and we had a great time, man. It was a seesaw battle because the previous champ, Lucas Brodingham, was winning the season pretty much the whole way, and then he lost it in the last event, and Josh and Kyle made an epic comeback and won. And now we're going to start Season 6, and for you guys that are unsure about the rules, what I do is, for really interesting fight cards and fight events, I will post my predictions on marquee fights. We used to do just the main event and co-main events, but I'm switching it up, and if I see fights that are interesting that are not on the main event or co-main event set to fight, then we will do extra fights that are on the card. So what happens is, if you predict, and all you need to do is make your predictions in the comment section of the respectable events. So if you can predict the main event, co-main event, or any other marquee fight, you get 40 points. If you can pick the correct round, you get 10 points. If you can pick how it ends, for example, submission, KO, or decision, you get 10 points as well. And we usually do 5 events. 5 events, man. 5 events, and it's gonna be so much fun because I'm really thinking of adding the McGregor-Mayweather card onto this, man. I really am. So let's break down this card coming up, man. Cormier versus Jon Jones.
Let's get into it right now.
All right, let's get right into the main event right away. And I'm going to give you guys my prediction because I love to, participate in our fantasy league, that's for sure. But the Jones-Cormier fight is going to be amazing. I can't believe it's going to happen. It was supposed to happen so many other times. There was injuries, there was drug test failures, so they're finally going to get it on. And if you guys are unsure about the history between these two, they fought once and Jones won by decision, and it was a very close fight. You can actually catch the fight on the UFC's YouTube page, and it was a close fight, but Jones won. And the question going into this fight is, what's up with Jones's frame of mind, man? He hasn't fought for a year, but his last fight wasn't a good one. It went to a decision, and before that, he didn't fight for I think it was something like 3 years. So he's now 30, and he's trying to salvage his career, and he's undefeated, man. If you see here on the screen, 22-1. He is 23-0. It was the Hamill fight where he did the illegal elbows, the 12-6 elbows, and then he got disqualified. And that's silly, man. But anyway, this is going to be close. Cormier has a lot going for him, a lot of confidence, a lot of title defenses. He is getting up there in age, though, and that's the one factor, is the age factor. But he has the heart of a champion. But, man, this is so tough to call. But I'm going to say that Jon Jones is going to win. I'm going to say it's going to go to a decision again. I don't think he's going to finish Cormier, but I could honestly see Cormier pushing back on Jones. It's going to be a really good fight, but I think Jones is going to fight safe, use his wrestling. He can handle Cormier's wrestling, and there's not a lot of people that could say that. So I'm going to say Jones is going to win by decision. The next fight, I am so excited. This is Damian Maia, and finally I'm going to get my title shot, and I'm going to choke this guy out like I choke out the chicken when I go and eat it before I go to buy it. So Damian Maia is finally getting his title shot, and he deserves it, man. The Masvidal fight was a good one. The Carlos Condit fight was unbelievable, how he just submitted him right away. And Tyron Woodley, he had those 2 fights against Thompson, but a lot of people would say that he was running the majority of the fight and then being very, calculated with utilizing his stamina. And his stamina is such a factor. Carrying all that muscle, it's going to be tough, man. It's definitely going to be tough. But the thing is with Damian Maia, he doesn't give you any room to breathe. If Cormier can fend off Maia's offense of submissions and his wrestling, then Woodley's gonna do some damage, man. But the one thing I love about Damian Maia is he suffocates you with his grappling. Like right when whoever the referee is says fight, man, he goes right in there and closes the distance. But he's got to watch out for Woodley. Woodley has heavy hands. Woodley has good kicks too, man. So he's got to be careful. But if Maia can get inside and really make it a dogfight, really make Tyron Woodley very tired, man, I think Damian Maia is going to do it. The one thing Maia's got to watch out for is, like I said, the striking. I don't know if you guys remember, but when he fought Nate Marquardt a long time ago, he got caught with an overhand and got knocked out. And it was crazy seeing Maia go down. But speaking of Nate Marquardt, Tyron Woodley fought Nate Marquardt and lost. And it was all about Marquardt really putting the pressure on Woodley and really gassing him out. And I feel if Damian Maia can get the fight past the third round, or even past the second round, it's going to be his fight. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Damian Maia is going to win. I don't know how he's going to win. Man. I want him to win, so I'm going to go for him. So I'm going to say that Damian Maia is going to win by, let's say, third round submission. That's pretty bold. Third round submission. The next fight we're going to do 4 fights, man. I'm surprising you guys. We're going to do this featherweight title bout, and it's between Chris Cyborg and Tonya Evinger, and she, I believe, is the Invicta champion. The current Invicta champion. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it's against Chris Cyborg, and she is a beast. I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm going to say Cyborg's going to win by first round KO. And the last fight we're going to talk about, I can't believe this one's happening. It's Robbie Lawler versus Donald Cerrone. Now, this is going to be a stand-up war. Lawler's coming off his KO loss to Woodley, so who knows where his head's at. But he had a good amount of time off to clear the cobwebs, and Cerrone is a great kicker, a great kickboxer, but I think Robbie Lawler is just such a durable guy. He can take a beating and keep on ticking. So I'm going to have to say Robbie Lawler is going to win. It's not a 5-round fight. I don't know if it's going to go to a decision or not. Man, it's going to be tough. But I'm going to say Robbie Lawler is going to win by second round KO. I think he's going to catch him. I think Cerrone is going to be utilizing his kicks and punches, and then Lawler is going to load up on one of those fastball left hands, and he's going to get the KO. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, in the comment section below, let me know who's going to win in the main event between Jones Cormier. Remember, let me know how it ends and the round. Also, the Woodley-Maia fight, Cyborg-Evinger fight, and then the Lawler-Cerrone fight. Do not forget that if your comment says edited, I will not use that submission into the fantasy league, because a lot of guys, you know what, you can make your post and then after the card you can go and change it. So if it says edited and I go enter it into my Excel spreadsheet, I'm not going to enter your picks. So if you want to make a change to your picks, delete your previous one and then add a new one. All right, people, so sit back, relax, enjoy this fight card. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. We have season 6 all ready to go, man. I am excited, and let's see who's going to be the new champion. All right, people, thank you so much for playing along. Remember, last season we had almost 300 entries. Let's see if we can get to 300. All right, people, this is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports.
And you are awesome.